It's been a while since I made a video like this about Tokyo Ghoul. I know all my Tokyo Ghoul subscribers are absolutely starving for new content, but today I just want to get on here and talk about why I think a Tokyo Ghoul remake in this current era and right now would be the biggest anime in the entire world. So if you guys like this type of content, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into this video. As we know, Tokyo Ghoul hasn't had a great anime adaptation. Coming out in 2014, this anime was really just stiffed from the start. A lot of people like to say season 1 was good, but then it got bad. But even season 1 had a fair share of problems that by itself, people would not call that a good adaptation. It's just the fact that the next seasons were absolutely horrendous, which made season 1 look a little better in some people's eyes. So given the adaptation being so bad and the manga being so amazing, I feel like the series just never got the hype it was supposed to get. Like, yeah, of course, season 1 was super popular because, you know, it introduced its spins on different tropes inside the community. You know, the whole ghoul stuff, the humanity versus monster type thing, which was also popular at that time with Attack on Titan. But that trope is a lot more popular in today's era. But I feel like another thing that made the series so popular and so good in people's eyes was just the fact that it wasn't just a shonen. This series had something to tell you. It had something to say. Tokyo Ghoul was a series with not only substance, but hype moments, sad moments, and just everything you could want from a manga. Tokyo Ghoul had it. But this is exactly what the anime lacked, and which triggered a lot of people to go into the anime feeling dissatisfied because they really went into expecting some deep psychological exploration between the conflict in humans and ghouls, but in reality, they just got another shonen, you know, with humans and ghouls fighting each other. That's basically what the Tokyo Ghoul anime was. But yeah, as I told you guys, with the anime adaptation being so bad, it triggered the series to not have as much hype as it should have had. You know, at the first moment when it dropped with Unravel and, you know, the animation, everyone was saying, oh my gosh, this is great. This is going up there. And it was blowing up in popularity. But as soon as people realize it's not actually as good as the manga and the adaptation isn't that good overall, the anime just isn't that good overall, it slowly dwindled and dwindled and dwindled in popularity, where I think if it kept on the straight path, adapting the manga one by one, Tokyo Ghoul could have possibly been as big as Attack on Titan today. Yeah, I said it, as big as AOT. So how does that bring me to my current situation? How does that bring me to making this video of saying if Tokyo Ghoul was made today, it would be the biggest anime out? Really think about it, guys. The most popular trope in all the most popular shows today is this human versus supernatural creatures / monster trope. That's the most popular thing. I'm going to name you countless shows right now that use this. You know, Demon Slayer with the demons versus humans, Chainsaw Man with the devils versus humans, JJK with the curses versus humans, and even Solo Leveling to a point where they're fighting monsters, even though they have powers themselves. But either way, you can already see a trend here where this humanity versus supernatural creature is just super big in anime. Like, that is a big thing in the anime community. And guys, I don't think there's any manga out there that does this trope better than Tokyo Ghoul. On top of that, Tokyo Ghoul is not just your typical shonen like some of these are, you know? It doesn't really focus on the fights. It has amazing fights in it, but it doesn't truly like to focus on their fights. What Tokyo Ghoul really tries to focus on is that psychological aspect between the conflict between these two races, more than just the fights, big bang, boom. So I think most people who would watch Tokyo Ghoul in today's day and age would realize this very quickly, that this isn't just another run-of-the-mill humanity versus supernatural creature, but this show actually has some substance. And when you have substance, the sky's the limit to how much your show can blow up. Another reason I say this is, as you guys can clearly see, I think Tokyo Ghoul is having a resurgence in 2025. I see a lot more people talking about it, getting to know about it, posting TikToks about it, talking about it on Twitter. There's just so many more people now who are in tune with Tokyo Ghoul. And I feel like it'll be a great time for it to get a remake because it already has a sort of big fan base from the old anime, the manga. It already has a sort of big fan base. On top of the fact that it is the most requested anime for a remake. Like, if you need a remake, the first things coming out of somebody's mouth is Tokyo Ghoul and Berserk. These are the two biggest shows for a remake. So it already has remake hype, and it already has a pre-existing fan base that continues to grow as we speak, 8 years after the manga and anime has ended. So I just feel like with the tropes of the current anime community and the things that Tokyo Ghoul has to offer, along with the fan base, I really do feel like Tokyo Ghoul, adapting right in today's day and age, would be the biggest anime out. Taking all these factors into account, I do have to say that, guys, I just really want Tokyo Ghoul to get a remake. If Tokyo Ghoul gets a remake, guys, I promise you, I feel like in the certain years, the anime community or anime as a whole has just been getting saturated. You know, they've been making shows that aren't that interesting. Like, in my opinion, I'm not a big fan of Solo Leveling. I feel like the anime industry in the last couple of seasons has just been dying. Like, there hasn't been anything new, fresh, amazing that has come out since the end of Attack on Titan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like Attack on Titan was the real last S-tier anime that came out. And that's not a good thing, because that ended like at least 2 years ago now. So we need to ask ourselves, what's going to take the mantle of Attack on Titan? What's going to fill the void? What's going to be that one show that even anime watchers who aren't anime watchers, like people outside the anime community, are going to be able to pick up, watch, and say it's amazing? And I feel like Tokyo Ghoul is right up that alley, bro. It's pretty grounded in reality with its rules and how the world works. It also gives you a lot of psychological depth and meaning. I just feel like Tokyo Ghoul would be the perfect thing to release in an era like this, starved of an amazing, unique anime, along with the fan base it already has from the manga and the original anime, who, you know, maybe those people have already heard that that adaptation is bad, but they were fans of that version. So if they're fans of that version, they will become mega fans of the actual thing with good animation and good pacing. So I really do think that this manga has the potential to be the biggest thing in the world. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. This is just me giving my thoughts about Tokyo Ghoul as a whole. I haven't spoken about this series in a minute on my channel because I've just been busy with Blue Lock and other series like that. But yeah, man, if you guys like this type of content, please remember to like and subscribe. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Goodbye.